The Netherlands translates in English as the Low Countries. The Kingdom of the Netherlands has been an independent monarchy since 1815, but has been governed by members of the House of Orange-Nassau since 1559. Next to the great European powers, the people of the Netherlands quickly learned to cooperate with their larger neighbours and became a trading people who were able to foresee and create future trends from goods not native to their land. Delft blue pottery was inspired by porcelain imported from China and went on to become a Dutch icon in its own right. The Dutch Republic experienced a golden age between 1550 and 1750. It was the world's major seafaring nation, and not only had rich commercial ties with Europe, but from 1602, with the West India Company and the East India Company, also began trading with the Caribbean and Brazil, as well as monopolizing Asian trade for 2 centuries. The Dutch East India Company was the first ever multinational corporation and was the world's largest commercial enterprise of the 17th century, financed by shares that established the first modern stock exchange in Amsterdam. The rich merchant class of the city sponsored trade links and brought in valuable goods from around the world and sold them in Europe at higher prices. Notably, the Dutch seized the position of world leader in the import of tulips in the 17th century. A common tulip was imported into the Netherlands from what is now Turkey and first cultivated in Europe at Leiden University's Botanical Gardens. The Dutch merchant class capitalized on the desirability of this foreign bulb in the European luxury markets, and soon even a forward market developed, whereby parties were trading bulbs that had not yet blossomed. The world's first futures markets based on standardized terms and conditions, and the first documented speculative bubble. The historic Keukenhof Flower Park is a showcase for the Dutch floricultural sector's sustained global importance. The Netherlands' economy and society is founded on innovation. The country's geography, with a large portion of its land and 60% of its population below sea level, has been in danger of floods for thousands of years. This continuous battle against the sea has made the Dutch masters of water management and in turn masters of civil engineering. During the Middle Ages, a series of devastating storms washed away large areas of land. But thanks to a network of newly built windmills, which were used to pump water back into the rivers, the country soon began reclaiming this flooded land. These reclaimed pieces of land, known as polders, are surrounded completely by dikes for protection against high waters. As good management of a polder is dependent on collaboration between all the users, it has created a solidarity between the people. This is evident across many sectors. A notable synergy exists. Government enables collaboration, and academies and research centers develop solutions, which are in turn commercialized by industry partners. The result is greater than what was possible individually. Throughout Dutch history, natural disasters have spurred advance. In 1953, a North Sea flood caused such terrible damage to the Netherlands that a major study was carried out on means to strengthen coastal defences. This resulted in the development of the Delta Works, an extensive system of dams, sluices, locks, dikes, levees, and storm surge barriers that shortened the Dutch coastline and reduced the number of dikes that had to be raised to protect the inland from flooding. As of 2010, a new Delta Plan has been formed, so that the Netherlands may prepare itself for the next 100 years. Besides defending itself against storms, the Netherlands has many innovative projects in the fields of agriculture, energy, shipping, and other top sectors. The Maasvlakte 2 is an extension to the port of Rotterdam, its design underpinned by principles of sustainability. In carbon management, the Rotterdam Climate Initiative has been finding solutions to lessen the effects of climate change while ensuring sustainable growth, all through the collaboration of different stakeholders. This spectrum of activities covers many fields of knowledge. Deltares is an independent institute which brings them together. It is a frontrunner in the development, distribution, and application of knowledge for the physical planning, design, and management of vulnerable areas of the country. The institute collaborates with Dutch government, provinces and water boards, international governments, other institutes and market parties. There are many examples of institutes such as Deltares working in other diverse fields. Incubator environments such as Yes Delft are another example of how academia and industry are successfully brought together. Yes Delft provides a supportive and inspirational environment for young innovators discovered at the Technical University of Delft to develop their ideas into commercial businesses. In matters of industry and government, the Netherlands is a pioneer, but it is the country's sustained preeminence in academia that may be the root which forms such illustrious products. Leiden University is one of the country's leading educational institutions. Founded in 1575, it was a gift from King William of Orange to the city for withstanding a long siege by the Spanish. The bond with the royal family is particularly visible in the university's Senate room, where PhD candidates defend their dissertations below William's portrait, and professors don their robes for ceremonial occasions. Leiden was the first university in the Netherlands to practice freedom of belief and religion, as reflected in the university's motto, Praesidium Libertatis, Bastion of Freedom. The university came into particular prominence during the Dutch Golden Age, where scholars from around Europe were attracted to the Dutch Republic due to its intellectual tolerance and Leiden's international reputation. The Netherlands became a leading region for publishing in this atmosphere of free expression. During this time, Leiden was home to such figures as René Descartes, Rembrandt, Hugo Grotius, Baruch Spinoza and Baron d'Holbach. Today, Leiden is the oldest and one of the largest Arabic studies programs in Europe, excelling in research and receiving many international projects and grants. The university library has a unique and renowned Oriental collection with precious Arabic papyri dating to the 2nd and 3rd Islamic centuries. There are also some 6,000 Middle Eastern manuscripts and many rare early printed books, such as the oldest copy of the Quran, a legacy of the country's strong commercial ties with the Middle East. The Netherlands has faced great adversity throughout its history and has prevailed. Today, the country cultivates collaboration across disciplines and national boundaries, ensuring progress and ingenious solutions to the challenges of the future.